This is Ryan Watches a Movie, where we get our friend Ryan to watch a movie and tell us what he thought.
Going balls out in the lumberyard. Watching the Grunion Pro Magi. If you're listening to this, don't even waste your time.
Hello and welcome to Ryan Watches a Movie. This is episode number 156. My name's Adam Patterson. With me today we have Kevin Rakestraw. How you doing, Kevin?
I'm doing okay.
We're also joined by Ryan Holes. How you doing, sir?
I'm sick again.
Oh, man.
God.
Are you kidding
Oh,
me?
Jesus.
Like sick again.
Great.
Wow.
Well, what movie do we have you watch this week?
Cinderella Story.
A Cinderella Story. This came out in 2004. Picked this in honor of Cinderella coming out this week. I have a synopsis here. Routinely exploited by her wicked stepmother, the downtrodden Sam Montgomery is excited about the prospect of meeting her internet beau at the school's Halloween dance. This is directed by Mark Rosman and it stars Hilary Duff and Chad Michael Murray. Why don't you tell us a little bit about A Cinderella Story, Ryan?
Well, when she's saying Hilary Duff's dad dies, and apparently there is no will, and she goes on living a life like that, and flash forward 8 years, and her wicked stepmother and her the stepmom's two twin daughters, they're like, treating everyone like shit, and treating everyone like they rule everything. And
I'm assuming that the wicked stepmother's played by Jennifer Coolidge.
yeah, I don't really know her by name. I know her from
Best in Show.
no. I wasn't gonna say that,
No.
but all right.
What do you know
American-
her from, then?
American Pie.
Yes.
There you
Yeah,
go.
she's Stifler's mom.
So anyway, flash forward 8 years later, and she begins talking to this person on the internet. And apparently they go to her school, and there's a dance, and they decide to meet up. And they go to this dance, and she has a Cinderella dress on, and they begin talking and being alone and talking and all that.
Oh, God. Yada, yada, yada.
It reminds me of that scene in Best in Show with Jennifer Coolidge where she's like, we could talk about things or not talk. We could talk or not talk for hours.
So anyway, they apparently have no idea who each other are. You can't identify each other even though they're only wearing masks. Like masquerade masks. And it's fairly simple to tell who they are. Because the guy is the quarterback for the football team.
Oh, so wait, they go to the same school?
Yeah.
What?
And his dad wants him to go to USC and play football for the rest of his life. I'll come into play later.
Oh, that comes
So
into play?
they talk.
Uh-oh.
Oh, man. I can't wait till we get back to that.
They end up leaving. She ends up leaving at midnight because she told her stepmom that she would work at this diner until midnight. And her mom took the stepsisters to this dance. So I'm assuming after she picks them up, she's stopping there for whatever reason. I guess to make sure everyone's still there and working. And that happens, and Hilary Duff loses her cell phone. And this guy picks it up.
I see what they did there. Glass
And
slipper, cell phone.
he
Oh man,
began
perfect
searching.
update.
He began searching for the owner. And to me, it wouldn't be that difficult. All you'd have to do is
Yeah,
look up people in the phone and
just
see if those people
yeah,
know.
just check the call log and see who they call the most, and then just call that person and be like, "Hey, I have whoever's phone this is." But so, how long did they draw that out?
Ah, here's which part?
The whole him trying to find the owner of the cell phone, because that's like
Uh,
the biggest part of Cinderella.
I'd say probably about 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Fucking stupid. If he is.
Yeah. So this guy's not intelligent. That's what you're saying.
Yes.
Taking him 20 minutes to find out who
Neither, I
owns the cell
mean,
phone.
he can't identify people by their cell phones. He can't identify somebody wearing goddamn masks.
So, so this
This
bitch is
guy
oblivious to
can,
everything.
yeah, he's an asshole. He can't
Oh,
do anything.
unbelievable. So you're in.
So she gets accepted to Princeton,
That makes sense.
but her stepmom hides the acceptance letter. And then they're at the big high school football game.
Oh, they up.
And the guy decides that he no longer wants to play football. Then
Right in the
he,
middle of the game, he just
yeah,
decides,
yeah,
I'm
actually,
done.
yes,
I'm done playing football.
yes. And gives his helmet to a teammate and he walks away. And reveals himself as this person that she's looking for.
Oh God.
She tells him that she's who he's looking for. And she finally steps or stands up to the stepmom. And out of nowhere, everyone figures out there was a will.
Oh man.
And the stepmom just decided to hide it. And she gets control of everything and sells a bunch of like cars and stuff so that she can pay for college. And her stepmom and her stepsister's life goes down the tube, and everyone quits working at the diner, and that's it.
Wow, they added a lot to this story.
Yeah, all kinds of great sounding things. So, what did you think of this movie?
Stupid.
How many life lessons were learned? Because it
A
sounds like this
whole
movie is
fucking lot.
just jam packed with life lessons.
I'd say every 10 seconds there's
They were just throwing a life lesson out there,
yeah.
just pausing it every 10 minutes or so, just hitting you with a life lesson.
And they repeat a lot of them in different ways.
Nice. Switch it up a little bit.
Is this a Disney movie? Is this like a Disney Channel type movie?
I believe so.
Seems like it would be.
Yeah, to me, I mean, when I was watching it, I got that feeling.
You didn't see like the Disney.
I am
Oh,
not
it looks
paying
like
attention.
it actually looks like it's Warner Brothers, so it is not a Disney movie.
It felt like one.
Yeah, it looks like it was definitely a Disney, especially because Hilary Duff she was all about Disney for a while there.
She's all about it.
So, I take it that how close does is there any magic involved?
Tweaking magic.
There is no magic.
Oh,
So they turned the glass slipper into a cell phone. Okay.
Yeah.
What do they do with the whole pumpkin carrot? Do they do anything with that? Do they upgrade that
It's a
to
friend.
like a Prius?
It's a friend borrowing his dad's like real old car.
That's it.
It's not much of an upgrade, really.
Yep.
This just...
I love the poster for this. It's such a whimsical poster because it's like
She's getting a piggyback ride.
She's Cinderella, but she's wearing pink shoes, pink sneakers.
Are those pink Chucks? Are those Chucks?
I think they are pink Chucks.
And she's getting a piggyback ride.
Once upon a time can
Michael
happen
Murray?
anytime.
Oh,
It can happen anytime, guys.
oh my goodness! How does the dad die? Do they show that?
They don't really.
He dies violently in a bank robbery.
He is killed, if I remember correctly.
What?
He is killed at the beginning of the movie. They don't. It's not like a big thing.
Because it says here he died in an earthquake.
He was definitely killed, at least from what I saw.
In an earthquake? I have a feeling that you would remember if it was an earthquake.
I don't really remember.
Where's her real mom?
I don't know. They don't touch on.
You don't touch on that?
They don't even get. They're like, you know what? What about her real mom? Forget it.
No, wait. It says here that her father is a widow. So
she's dead. So okay.
everyone.
Widower.
Everyone's just dying. People are dying, quitting football, and all sorts of stuff.
I missed those parts, but I do not caring at all.
What happens? What happens with the money? Does she get the money in the end?
Kind of. She, like the cops find this will that her stepmom signed, and apparently it just happens and she gets everything right away, including her stepmom's business and her stepmom's car and her stepsister's car.
So they just wrap that up nice and neat.
Yeah.
She gets everything.
She takes everything from them, leaving them completely destitute and homeless. Nice.
Well, by the way,
kicks him in the throat numerous times.
Stepsisters have Volkswagen Beetles.
Of course they do.
They're not the same color, but they're both Beetles.
That seems really important.
And the little girl from Seventh Heaven, the youngest one.
Seventh Heaven.
This.
Oh, stop the show right now and just sing the rest of that, please.
I don't know the rest. That's the only part I know.
Seventh
Heaven.
That should be the outro music.
I think it will be.
Let's let's all three sing the Seventh Heaven.
Nope, I meant the real music.
No,
I'm singing shit.
Sir,
How was Chad Michael Murray in this?
because he kind of looks like a badass.
A fucking moron.
Were you at least like rooting for their love story at all? Because it sounds like I would if I was.
I was rooting for it to fail. I was rooting for their lives to fail. I wish it would have turned dark.
Oh, I know who he is. He's in that Agent Carter show, the Marvel show on ABC.
There you go, Chad Michael Murray.
He looks different. He looks much different now. If you look on his IMDb, the very first picture is from Agent Carter. He looks like he's freaking 20 years older.
Time goes by so fast. They grow up so quickly.
It's kind of weird because he looks much, much older. Well, he's 2 years older than me. He's your age, Ryan.
Wow.
You guys would probably be buds.
Yeah. No. No.
I'm just more intrigued by this whole he just ups and quits football in the middle of a game.
He
just quits.
And he has a scholarship to USC, which...
He has a scholarship to USC.
Yeah.
And just quits football.
Yep.
For a girl. He just threw his life away. They're only going to stay together for like 6 months before they go off to college. Then everything goes to shit.
Yeah, especially because she's going to, Princeton?
Yeah, she's going to Princeton.
He decides that he also wants to go to Princeton.
How the fuck you get into Princeton and he can't even figure out who owns a cell phone?
Yeah, apparently he's mildly retarded, so...
So what? He just decides. He just decides on a whim. So after quitting football, middle of a game, handing over his helmet to a teammate, which I guess makes it official, throws away a full ride to USC. I guess to be like the starting quarterback and just to have his life made forever. Just decides to get rid of all that. And he decides on his own that he's like, I'm just going to go to Princeton like it works that way.
Yes.
You gotta be shitting me. It's unbelievable. This movie's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I don't want any part of this.
There's 2 sequels to this, by the way.
There's 2? We were blown away that there was 1. There's 2.
What are the sequels?
Another Cinderella Story and Cinderella Story Once Upon a Song.
Now, I'm pretty sure the Another Cinderella Story is not related to this. That's the one with Drew Barrymore.
It says on Wikipedia, it says the film was followed by 2 They would direct 2 videos.
Oh, no, you're right. You're right. The 2008 one was with Selena Gomez.
Oh, okay. So there's 2.
There's 2 of these things. 2 sequels to this thing.
Yeah.
This got an 11% on Rotten Tomatoes. The critics' consensus is an uninspired, generic updating of the classic fairy tale.
I enjoyed the one quote of Ebert's review. Roger Ebert called it a lame, stupid movie.
I would agree with both of them.
You're on board with Ebert's take?
Let's talk about the director, Mark Rossman. Sorry. He did, oddly, his debut was The House on Sorority Row, which was a teen slasher movie.
Yeah, I just find this hilarious. This is all hilarious.
And apparently I never saw that movie. I do want to see The House on Sorority Row because I heard it's pretty good. So I want to check that out at some point. But he also did... He looks like he's a kind of Disney Channel guy. He did 11 episodes of Lizzie McGuire. He did Even Stevens. Life Size. He did... I don't know. It looks like he started with horror movies and then kind of... somehow transitioned into family movies.
He sure did. That's a weird arc to take.
He did that William and Kate TV movie.
Him and Hilary Duff were doing it. So,
I don't think so.
I'm starting that rumor.
I don't think you should.
No, I don't think you should.
Don't do that. But
he did do a lot of stuff with Hilary Duff, though.
He
did Lizzie McGuire. He did this. He did The Perfect Man.
Is he Hilary Duff's dad?
Oh, maybe.
What's going on here? Unbelievable.
Maybe it is Hilary Duff's dad. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
That's very odd. You go from those horror movies at the beginning there, and ended up with A Cinderella Story and something about a wish coming true.
Yeah, he did
Even Stevens, whatnot.
Yeah, he did an episode of Alfred Hitchcock Presents. Yeah, interesting. All right, let's go ahead and give you a drum roll here, Ryan. What do you give A Cinderella Story?
1.
Oh. Yeesh. No, were you a big fan of Hilary Duff? You a Duff fan?
I like her sister.
You like her sister?
Yeah.
You're a
Haley?
You're a Haley Duff fan?
I am.
Why?
I like how you.
Warriors.
I like how you're just like, why? You seem offended that he's a.
Well, yeah,
Haley,
because what
Duff.
what has she done?
That I don't care about.
He doesn't care about.
It's like looking at her.
It's like her younger sister too, so she's even younger than Hilary Duff.
But at this point, that doesn't matter.
At this point, it doesn't matter.
We had this discussion before.
I'm so confused. I don't know who Haley Duff is. Who is Haley Duff?
Hilary Duff's younger sister.
Okay. But, has she actually done anything?
I think she was an actress.
She's an actress.
She was in Napoleon Dynamite. She's somewhere Wheatland.
Really? I do not remember her at all from Napoleon Dynamite.
I can't even find her on freaking
I
IMDb.
think, isn't it her?
Yeah, no, you're right. It says that, but I don't remember her. She was in Seventh Heaven too. Oh,
Seventh
That
Heaven.
I didn't know.
oh god.
I should take out my singing and just put in the actual song. Edit in the song during that time.
Mm.
Oh, it's because I was spelling Haley wrong.
Yeah, I did the same thing.
Haylie, of course.
Well, that's a silly spelling.
Actually, she was born in '85. I thought she was younger. So she's that's acceptable.
Okay.
Anyway,
Good stuff.
what do you think of this? What do you think of this new Cinderella movie, Ryan? You into this one?
Vaguely.
Really?
What?
Oh, I want to see it, but I know that it's not gonna be what I think it's gonna be.
What do you think it's gonna be?
Like, I want it to be a darker movie. Like the real Cinderella. Well, obviously it's not real. But, like, I grew up with the cartoon version, and it's just neat to me to see a real life one unless it totally fails. Which it probably will.
Interesting.
So you want to see like the real Brothers Grimm version, where people are cutting toes off?
Was Cinderella a Brothers Grimm?
Mhm.
Is that a
Yeah.
Grimm tale?
Yeah. The stepsisters, like one cut her toes off so she could fit in the slipper, and the other one cut her heel off.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Brothers Grimm shit is dark.
Well, yeah, I knew that, but I didn't know what their take on the Cinderella thing was. I hope that I know it's not going to happen. It's rated PG, but I think it'd be funny if it did.
Oh,
They
it's
snuck
only
it in.
PG.
Ryan already knows this is not going to be what he wants it to
mind. I don't
Well,
wanna see
Disney did make this Cinderella, so I'm sure that it is very family friendly. Kenneth Branagh directed it.
There you go.
He did a lot of stuff. He did like Thor. He did the first Thor movie. Jack Ryan, Shadow Recruit.
Jack Ryan. That sounds good stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. For some reason this one I feel like this one hasn't been like hyped up very much.
It kind of came out of nowhere.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This one just popped up out of nowhere.
It's just like, hey, we're going to do a Cinderella movie. And I think everyone was just kind of like, why? Why are you doing that?
This is related to Maleficent somehow.
Is it?
So I saw that on TV.
Other than the fact that it's just another Disney live action version of one of their animated movies.
Oh, are they going to put all the universes together like Marvel? Are they pulling a Marvel? Oh my god.
That's not. I don't think that's.
Oh my god, lose your shit, dude. Multiverse.
Although they are doing the Jungle Book also.
Dude, they're gonna put them all together. It's gonna be amazing.
They're doing a couple. They're doing Jungle Book, and there's a couple other ones. Beauty and the Beast. They're doing.
Oh man. Whew. Get ready, Ryan.
But are the producers Sam? Because on TV they definitely say from the something of Maleficent.
Probably, because it's Disney. It's all Disney, so. I don't know.
The interesting thing was that Ryan was like, "Yeah, I'm kind of interested."
I know. I was kind of taken aback by that.
Completely threw me off.
It's not animated. It seems interesting.
That's intriguing to you that they didn't animate it.
At least it's well, but why this one over? Like, why weren't you excited about Maleficent or any of the like Snow White and the Huntsman?
But Snow White was okay until I saw it. I saw how terrible it was.
Did you just say Snow White was okay until you saw it?
Yeah. I mean, the idea was okay. until I saw what a pile of garbage it was.
I gotcha. So don't get those expectations up. That's the moral of the story.
Any final thoughts, Ryan, on either Cinderella or A Cinderella Story?
Nope.
All right. Skip it. All right. Well, I think that'll wrap it up for the week. Send us your questions to podcastfilmpulse.net. We'll be sure to answer them on the show. Follow us on Twitter at FilmPulseNet, at FilmPulseKevin, and at MyLegsDon'tWork. And be sure to rate us on iTunes. We appreciate that very much. For Kevin Rakestraw and Ryan Holes, my name's Adam Patterson. And we'll see you on Monday.
See you later.
All right, I'll talk to you later, dude.
See ya.
That was perfect.
This is the greatest ending I've ever.
Oh, thank God I'm still recording that.
Oh my goodness.